With the year officially coming to an end, I've been seeing a lot of top 10 lists, so I figured why not do my own. However, there is a bit of a caveat. I haven't seen a lot of films in 2025. I saw about 33 in total new releases of this year. Obviously, you guys know that I focus also on a lot of classics, a lot of films that I've missed throughout the years. So that's why I didn't watch everything that came out this year in 2025. However, I would like to change that for 2026 and try to watch as many new films in 2026. With that being said, let's start off with my top 10 films of 2025. Starting off the list, I'm putting The Running Man at number 10. I enjoyed this film. I had the chance to do a first time watch of the original starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. So there's a lot of appreciation for the new film. So for that reason, I put it at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Avatar Fire and Ash. I know it just recently came out. However, this film is both visually stunning and I enjoyed the story. I know a lot of people didn't or weren't fans of it. However, I enjoyed the story and that final battle at the end just felt epic for me as I watched it on the big screen. Coming in at number 8 is my first comic book film, and it goes to Superman. James Gunn has officially started his journey with the DCEU, so I'm excited to see what is to come. But seeing Superman back in his classic trunks, classic colors, no hate towards Henry Cavill, but I enjoyed Superman, so it gets number 8. Coming in at number 7, and it is the first of many horror films. And looking back, I'd never think that I'd put horror films in my top 10s, even top 5s. So I think this goes to show just some growth that the channel that I've made in this new year. So coming in at number 7 is Final Destination Bloodlines. And I love the Final Destination franchise as a whole. But Bloodlines did so much for me and I enjoyed it so much. Coming in at number 6 is another horror film. And I'm going to put this one in quotations because I don't consider it necessarily horror. Yes, the imagery is horrible. The lives lost in this film are horrible, but I don't know if it's necessarily horror in the traditional sense. However, The Long Walk was such an amazing film. I enjoyed it so much, and I can't wait to rewatch it again. Coming in at number 5 is probably the film that I least expected to hit me in the feels the way that it did. When I first put out my review, I said, Marvel Studios, you just hit me in the feels. And they succeeded with that in Thunderbolts. And I think many didn't expect Thunderbolts to hit the way that it did, but it was such a great story, such a great analysis on mental health. So for that, I'm putting it at number 5. This one might be a bit of a hot take, and I know many don't like it, especially due to its ending. However, for me, I didn't mind it, and it was just so special because it's actually another film that I got the chance to watch the original for the first time this year. And not only that, but it also holds a very special place in my wife's heart. And because of that, it also holds now a special place in mine. So for that reason, I put Lilo and Stitch, the live action, in number 4. We have officially reached the top 3 films. And number 3 felt like a comic book come to life. This one had me feeling like a kid in a candy store as I saw the visuals, as I just experienced the film and had just a blast with this film. Because of my love for comics, this film just really popped for me, and it is Fantastic Four The First Steps. The film coming in at number 2 can possibly said to be a masterpiece. The scene in which we see the music through generations was just breathtaking. It felt fresh, felt new, and I think it makes me appreciate Ryan Coogler so much more. And for that reason, I am putting Sinners at number 2. And the film coming in at number 1 is definitely the film that caught me off guard, made me love it, and I had such a blast with this film. Prior to going to watch it, I was very hesitant. I didn't know what to expect about this film, but it truly just surprised me so much. I loved it. And for that reason, Weapons takes number one. Let me know your guys' thoughts on my top 10 list. I'm sure many of you will disagree with some of them, but that is okay. We are all entitled to our opinions, our thoughts, and our top 10s list. Share your lists in the comments, and I look forward to you guys. Happy New Year, and thank you guys so much.